Hey, how's everyone doing there tonight? This is Undead Nightmare 24, back with the video, and in this video I will be doing my top 20 for 2020. And I've been seeing videos of everyone's, they have some awesome stuff, man. I've really been enjoying these videos. So I want to send a shout out to Joe the Horror Man, as well as Horrific Nightmares JM for starting this. It's been a lot of fun, and I'm ready to get this started. Hope everyone's doing well. So let's start off with number 20. I'm going to start with The Conjuring. And this one's a lot of fun. One of my favorite, like, possessed house movies. I really enjoy this one, man. It gave me the creeps, so I was watching it. Fun, uh, kind of possessed haunted house movie. Number 20, The Conjuring. And at number 19, I got Eli Roth's The Green Inferno. I know this movie gets a lot of hate, but I enjoy it. Really like that jungle cannibals things. The originals are untouchable, but I really like this one, man. I have a lot of fun with it. So at number 19, Green Inferno. Number 18, we got The Possession of Hannah Grace. Really like this film. I like the setting, the atmosphere, and like a graveyard place in the hospital. Really gives it that creepy edge. And it's one of the most freaked out, most creepy possession movies I've seen. So number 18, Possession of Hannah Grace. Number 17, we've got Nicolas Cage and Mandy. Really love this movie, especially the second half of it. Really picks up. And I like to see Nicolas Cage go batshit crazy, and that's what he does in this film. So, really great film. Number 17, we got Mandy. Number 16, we got The Barn. One of my favorite Halloween movies. Love the practical effects in this one, the soundtrack, and the killers look really awesome. So, I really enjoy this film as well. Number 16, The Barn. Number 15, we got Annihilation. It's one of my favorite films of the year when it came out. I believe it came out in... Let me see there, hold on just a second. 2018. Sorry for that pause there. But it was one of my favorite movies of 2018. Really liked the atmosphere, creatures, and storyline. So we got 15, Annihilation. At 14, we got Bliss. Really enjoyed this movie as well. I like the atmosphere in it. The colors are real awesome in this. The lights has a real good setting in it, and I like the storyline too. It's kind of different. You know, it's an unusual storyline, but I like the blood and gore in this one as well. Number 14, Bliss. Number 13, we got Terrifier. This is one of my favorite Killer Clown movies, man. I just love Art the Clown. I think he has that look to become iconic. If they put the storyline together, great. But this one's a fun movie, man. It does have its flaws, but I still enjoy it. So number 13, Terrifier. Number 12, we got Upgrade. This one's kind of a sci-fi horror, but it does have some horror elements for sure. I really like this film as well too. It takes place in like a futuristic place. This guy's like in a car accident. He ends up pretty much crippled. They end up putting a device in him, and he ends up, not the device, ends up like controlling his body, pretty much telling him what to do. He ends up like a killing machine, and has a good story to it. So what was that? Number 12, I believe. I lost track there. 12, yes. Upgrade at 12. At number 11, I got Us. Really enjoyed this movie. Watched it in the theater. Again on 4K. And this movie is just awesome. I like it. I like Jordan Peele movies. And looking forward to Candyman as well. Looks pretty interesting. So, yeah, this movie's great, man. If you haven't seen this, I recommend it. Us at number 11. Now we're going top 10 here. Let's get it going. Top 10. Number 10, we got Rob Zombie's 31. I know this gets a lot of hate, but I don't care. I love this movie. I like the atmosphere. And I enjoy Rob Zombie movies, man. I like his style. I get a kick out of it. And I really dig the killers in these films. They're just awesome looking. So at number 10, 31. Number 9, I got It Chapter 1. This movie's great. Watched it in the theater, again on Blu-ray. Just love it. I think Pennywise looks cool. It's a great reimagining of it. I like it. Gives me that Goonies vibe. Those movies like from the '80s, like that crew, the Losers Club, just is awesome, man. I really enjoyed it. So gotta give some nods to this one, man. This is It Chapter 1 at number 9. Number 8, we got Hereditary. Really love this movie. I actually didn't watch it till it came to Blu-ray, but I've already seen it like 3 times. Just really enjoy the story. It's a different story. I like the effects on it, and the ending just got to me, man. I left it in my head when I saw this ending, so really enjoy that one. That's at number 8, Hereditary. Number 7, we'll go with It Follows. This movie creeped me out the first time I watched it because I could just imagine someone just stalking you like that, just following you everywhere, and you don't know if they're real or not, like human. So really creeped me out, and I like the atmosphere in it as well. Definitely gave me that Haddonfield Halloween vibes, the way they filmed this. And it's pretty much this girl gets an STD and it ends up possessing her whole life, and it passes on as you have sex through the movie. So it's just batshit crazy story. But I really enjoyed it. It Follows at number 7. Number 6, I know this is gonna be unpopular, but Hellfest. And I know this gets a lot of hate, but I just love the film. I love the atmosphere. I like that setting of a carnival and the killer, and this looks great on 4K, man. Highly recommend it. Great, not great, but it's a fun slasher film. Really enjoy that atmosphere of it. The characters are but the atmosphere always gets me. I enjoy this one, especially during Halloween. So we'll go at number 6 with Hellfest. Number 5, Evil Dead Remake. This movie's great, one of my favorite remakes. And I just enjoy this ride, man. I love the gore, the feel, the way they re-envisioned it at that cabin. It's just, they changed the story up, has a new twist to it. The ending of this movie is one of my favorite endings in a horror movie, period, man. All I gotta say is it's freaking raining blood, man. It's great. So, number 5, Evil Dead. Number 4, I got the Suspiria remake. Love this movie. I know it's a different take on from the original. The original is one of my favorites, probably my favorite Argento film, but I mean, this one's a solid remake, man. It's artsy, not for everyone, but if you can sit through the 2+ hours of this movie, it's worth it with that crazy ending. And I love the atmosphere, and what I like a lot about this film is the Argento Suspiria is real colorful and standing out. This one goes opposite, man. It just goes like dark, that like depressing dark black look, and it's complete opposite. But it's a great movie, man. I really enjoyed this one. Suspiria. Number 3, I'm gonna go with Child's Play, and I love this movie, man. All I can say is this is a good reimagining of Chucky. I know when I first saw this trailer and everything, I was pretty much shitting on this movie, man. I was like, nah, this movie's crap. Chucky looks like crap. I was like, oh no, it's gonna be a horrible idea. But when I sat and watched this movie, I was like, wow, I was amazed. I loved how they reimagined it. They put it to like up to date, like with the technology of now. And Chucky's just a killing machine in this movie, man. It's a great remake, reimagining, whatever you want to call it, of this. This is one of my favorite horror films, period. Child's Play. So number 3. Number 2, I'm gonna go with Maniac. This movie is fantastic, man. The original is my favorite. That will never be topped. I love the original Maniac, but this one is a solid remaker, and it goes a different path. Like I said, it has that POV vision, as well as some great kills. I love the scalps in this movie, and Elijah Wood. I had no confidence in him playing the killer in this movie, the killer Frank in this movie, but he does do it, man. He gets it done, and I love the score in this movie, the soundtrack, the atmosphere, the kill. It's a top movie. It's probably one of my favorite remakes. That's Maniac at number 2. Number 1 shouldn't be no surprise. I know, Halloween 2018. favorite franchise. I'm a little biased because that's my number one killer is Michael Myers. But this movie really does it for me, man. I love the storyline, the atmosphere. The kills are great in this. Michael Myers comes back older. He's more ruthless. He has some awesome kills in this film. It does have its flaws in the story, but overall, I enjoy this and can't wait for Halloween Kills, man. Waiting for that one. So, number one is Halloween 2018. So, that is my top 20 for 2020 on movies from the 2010s to 2019s. Hope everyone's doing well. Would appreciate a like and subscribe. Comment as well. Want to have a great night. Peace out. This is Undead Nightmare 24. Peace out.